Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Defenders of Earth in XCOM Enemy Unknown or UFO Defense. My name is Jim and today, let's get into it here. We had a pretty easy time of it last time, pretty short UFO crash landing with only one survivor. Didn't take too long to find them out in the middle of the desert. So today, let's see. First thing I want to do is make sure we have a crew we want. Let's see. Commander. I think we may be good. We got the rookies. Sergeant, a squaddie, another sergeant, and a captain. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and swap out Victor for Henri. And then... yeah, that's not too bad. I think we're good there. Armor, we can actually can provide armor for a couple guys here. So let's do that. So who were our... officers? Let's see, I think that was Henri for sure. So you get an armor. And then our sergeant was Gunther. You get an armor. Who else? Everything below there is a rookie. I think we have a squaddie somewhere. Is it Virgil? No, Virgil's a rookie. Claude? Alright, you get the third armor. Alright. Actually, let me put them into the, list of, for the next battle. So I'll do that for a second here. Okay, got them registered for the next fight. Let's see, research while we're doing plasma pistol. That's still going. Manufacture, we're making more armor. So we got, yeah, just one more to produce. I'll add that to somebody. And Dwight Bradley is a squaddie, so he'll need it. So yeah, I think we are just ready to start scanning. Get into battle number 8. Okay, production is complete. Alright, so equip craft, Sky Ranger, armor, and Dwight Bradley. You get the last personal armor. Alright, let's... for production, let's make a couple laser rifles. Send them over to the other base. So manufacture, new production, yeah, laser rifle. Start production. All the engineers, and then we'll do 6. That should be a good start for them. Alright, back to scanning. UFO 8 large O. Altitude high, heading east, speed 3552. Alright, let me register this one. Be right back. Okay, so that is... so large one is hard. Let's see, we can send... Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Because sometimes we can shoot them down, but we'll probably get damaged with it. Alright, so be cautious. Okay, our guy's getting damaged. Alright, now it's getting away. Let's be a little more aggressive here. Oh, interceptor destroyed. Yikes. Alright, well that wasn't nice. Is our other interceptor near? No, not yet. Alright, I think what we'll do is follow you around. See where you land, and we have to go in for a landing here. Standoff. Oof. We might be able to get it. Oh no, now we're in trouble. Okay, so that is gonna be trouble. So last thing... We could follow with the Sky Ranger. See if it lands somewhere, and then try to take it out. Or it'll just go away. Alright, so we lost it. Ooh, that wasn't good. Return to base. And speaking of base, do we have the money to buy another craft? I don't think so. Interceptor 600. Oh, we just have enough. So now we're waiting for them to come in on two different bases. Not much to do, but just wait for them to arrive. Okay, the missiles have landed the other place. Do we have to buy... Actually, do we have to buy some... Here. Purchase recruit. Stingray launcher. Avalanche launcher. Let's go ahead and... Not enough money, okay. Well, we'll have to sell something now. So cancel. Sell sack. Okay, so this is our first... Stingray missile. Avalanche missiles, no. Oh, we have a launcher. Okay. No, we don't have the avalanche launcher. Don't need too much. So I think we can get away with selling a couple of our plasma stuff. Let's sell one of the heavy plasma. No, keep the plasma pistols. Sell a couple of the regular ones. Let's get the money for that. Now purchase. We're gonna get 2 launchers. And then we will get... Oh yeah, the missiles. So now we need 6 just for 1 reload. So we'll get 18. Hopefully they'll come in soon. Well, episode 7 was easy, episode 8 not so easy. Very large, okay. So there's not really anything we can do about that one in any case. We'll follow it again with the Sky Ranger. Do I even want to do that? This might be a terror mission. No, I think larger terror missions. Very large. We're just gonna follow it. Oh, UFO 10 detected. Alright, oh, I forgot to log the last one. Let me log this one. Okay, I've logged this one. I'll have to go back into the VOD to log the other two, but... or the UFO 9. The details of it, but we're following it right now. UFO 11 large, holy cow. Wow, they were taking advantage of us. Oh no! Okay, I logged that one. This might be UFO 9, just appearing somewhere else. Nope, it's a different one. Alright, let's follow that one. Let's follow that one. Oh, intercept. Oh, I have to go back to base first. Sky Ranger, return to base. Intercept. Sky Ranger. Alright, follow 10. UFO 12. Stop it! Alright, let me log this one. That one is logged. Alright, where are you? You're over there. Holy moly. Alright. Well, we're going after the small one. I think this means that there's a base around here somewhere. 13. Holy moly. Alright, let me log that one. That one is done. Okay, when is this gonna stop? And they all are distinct UFOs. Well, the best thing, like I said, most we can do right now is see where the small one's gonna land, take it out. So we're just gonna follow. Fortunately, I can't speed up. So we just have to... Alright, I ran this. Alright, it landed. Alright, we are ready. Holy cow. UFO 10. Yikes. I did not pay attention when that landed. That was... yeah, somewhere in there. You have to take a look at the VOD to write up the correct report of where it landed. I think it was in farmland. We'll find out. We are ready though. It's only small. So, let's go get them. Okay, that was in the desert. It was twilight, so we'll bring these along. Alright, give me a moment to arrange everybody here. Oops. I hit the, accidentally hit the, go live button before I was ready. I did fix the front guys, so it shouldn't be too bad. So, I'll show you what I did here. Alright, so you have... all that. I just got... you guys gotta pick up the rockets. So you have everything you need. So just have to everybody go through this space. Alright, what do we see? Okay, there's the UFO. Ah. Come on, slow down. The scroll is so fast. There we go. Go here, kneel down. Up. Alright, I think you are set. Yeah, you have everything you need. Alright, just clear this bit. Alright, now I think you're pretty good. Yeah, you got a stun gun. So you can just go ahead and go out. We'll face you that way. Overwatch. Alright, are you good? Yeah, you're good. So send you out. Point that direction. Now you should have the cannon. You got your ammo, so you're good. Send you out to the ramp. Okay, I got him set, although I want to pick up one of these. And let's also, no, you had one of those, but let's give you one of these as well. Put you out on the ramp. Alright, you need to pick up a rocket. Drop that, and then some... Oh, not enough time units. Alright, I'll finish you next turn. You should be pretty good. And then I'll just move everybody else up now. Alright, first turn done. Ouch. Alright, already not going well. I think you did pick up a... Get off the ground. Toss that up there. Alright, you can see him. Can you hit him, is the question. And that answer is no. Alright, kneel down. Try to preserve your life. Alright. No, not you. You can finish picking up your stuff. 20 movement points to do that. Yikes. We just need to get you out of the way. We need to get you out of the way first. Alright, do you see the guy? Yes, you do. You're a squatty, so you might have a chance here. Alright, got him, and he's wounded, so not dead. Alright, going upstairs again. Okay, you have your rocket stuff. Just go as far as you can. There we go. Keep these two on Overwatch while we Get these guys ready. You... pick up that. And one of those. Didn't leave enough for him to, I think you're mostly okay. We'll pick up a stun rod. Get you off the ramp. You need to pick up... No, you I got fine, so you can come on out. What are we gonna give you? Another med pack. Alright, you need to pick up a rocket. We'll rearrange those later. And then you two can move up. And hopefully I'll have the loadout. That'll be useful. Okay, some movement. So I think this is a large small ship. Alright, let's make sure people have... Probably throw... Probably throw one of these out. Face you back towards the, so we can blow things up if something happens there. You should probably throw. Other than that, stay. Stay in Overwatch. You. Probably the same thing here. We need to make sure we are not caught unawares. Winter. Okay, we have a pretty good perimeter established. Start moving towards the ship. Okay, you need to finish getting your stuff. Now you can at least get out of the way. Nope. Not until you get out of the way. Now you can get out of the way. Then you, I just need you to pick up that and a stun rod. And then our last guy in the machine. We'll give you everything. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, getting some reaction shots. Well, we survived that turn. Oh, we still have to make sure that that is safe. It's a full crew complement on their side, so can't take any chances. Alright, you did not see him. Let's move you up just a little closer. Helga with her first kill. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and move you up. Nope. No. Oh, there he is. Aim shot for 50 or 2 snapshots. Got him. Good job. That's why you're a... that colonel or commander? Alright, now we have our laser. Looks like we're clear that way. I'll go a couple spaces, just confirm, and then we'll go this way. Same with you. Then you will head to there. Sneak over here. Rocket launcher, let's just run you out. This general direction. And then whoever's left in the Sky Ranger. Let's run you as far as we can this way. Hey, when they do that. Alright, fine. Nope, he's running away. Good shot. Alright, so that's 4 of them taken care of. We go here, we can pick this up and throw it again. I'll do that next turn. And then you or Stefan was joining this expedition out here. Rocket and Rocket. Henri. Alright, you can finally get up. Did your job as Overwatch. Our hero of the day, Helga. Ivan. Ivan. Again, there's the edge of the map. We don't know for sure if It's hard to tell in the dark. Could be somebody there. The heck was that? Well, someone's over there, that's for sure. Okay, you do not have... Okay, you do. Okay, you don't see anybody. You? Yes, you do. Bingo! That's why you're a sergeant. Alright, have we... Okay, you haven't moved yet. You haven't really moved yet. Rocket... Rocket... you haven't moved yet. Armand. Keep forgetting to use their names more often. Gunter. Alright, what happens this time? So we've killed... not all of them. Okay, so it looks like they are all out. All outside doing whatever their mission was. You don't see anybody. You do. This might be time for a rocket. We'll give Dwight a chance to get a kill there. First shot. Good job. Yeah, I can't assume nobody will be around there. Right, Claude, you can nestle up against here. Helga. Have you clear the flank. Ivan. Yeah, pretty sure that's clear, otherwise I've been shot at. And the rest is just moving everybody into position here. You have already moved and shot. And anybody else? Nope. Just get Victor heading in the right direction. Alright, yep, still going. Yeah, there's somebody... Well, one of the ones that was in the UFO might have come out. So that's always the possibility there. Although somebody's still in there. It might be the commander in the command room. Alright, Armand, here's your chance for glory. I'm gonna have you cover the flank here. Make sure that's clear. Get you ready for breaching. Fortunately, there shouldn't be too many more inside the UFO. That's the tricky part, is when there's a bunch of them. They can get tricky inside there. Alright, what do we have? Yeah, pretty much just running everybody over here now. Then there are two rocket dudes. The White Thompson. Sumi. Sumi does not have a kill yet. This is like her 7th mission. I'll have to try to do something about that. Alright. Alright, somebody's inside. Just have two guys meet on the other side just to make sure no ambush over here. Alright, let's breach. Alright, duck down. Blood, we'll have you crash the wall here. Same with Virgil here. Get you inside. I want to bring the cannons inside. And we'll keep you outside. What we may do with the rocket folks is just have them drop the rocket, pick up a laser if anything happens. It'll be nice when we reach a point where we can pick up the alien weapons. Yeah, large plasma. Are we ready to go? I think everyone's accounted for. We'll be a little bit cautious over here. But yeah, this pretty much proves that any remaining aliens are in the UFO. Alright. Alright, Virgil. Let's see, have you... Keep you guys on... Well, I don't know if you can actually see the door, so let's go ahead and get you... up over here. You have pretty good overwatch of the door, so... Okay, there's our cannon and rocket guys. We will not worry about saving anything with you. Just gotta get the others. Over here. I guess this way is quicker. Alright, we'll put you right up, snout against the door there. And you have a laser. Removed you. Can you get inside? You can, alright. Now we're set up to bust through. Turn 11. Alright, Dwight, here's your big chance. Be a hero. Big darn hero. Alright, let's see what's going on this side. Helga. Make sure nothing behind her shoulder there. Now we want some extra overwatch. On this side of things. I'm gonna keep you outside the door, just in case. And you can join them over here. Alright, breaching party of 8. Nope. Okay, so there's two guys. So he came over here, and then somebody opened or closed the door. Alright, Helga. Oh, look who's there. She already has a kill. Can you shoot? No line of fire. Alright, Helga, you get a second shot here. Got you behind the door. Alright, now these guys, we need somebody over here that can keep an eye on this door. Alright, and then we'll have to see who might have a stun gun. Oh, they're not all gone. Alright, do you have a stun gun? Yes, you do. That's right, we don't have a way of rotating the map. Alright, do you have a stun gun? No. Oh, Helga? No. Wait, have you been wounded? Yes. Where do we see... Oh, scroll speed. There we go. Trigger scroll, auto scroll. Save game, okay. Okay, so we can save in the middle of a battle. I didn't even know that, so... I couldn't have saves come even if I wanted to. Alright, how do I get your stats? No, that just moves around. Layers, that, up and down. I guess that's all, you know, all the information I get. Do you have a... Well, you have one as well. Whoever's left there should be a captain or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna move you here. Victor behind. Alright, shall we rush you in? Oh yeah, health is really low. And then, yeah, I think the one white pip, yeah, it means a wound that's gonna keep. Who has medkit? I don't think I picked up many medkits. Helga, alright. So I want to rush in with you and see if we can just end this. Or auto shot. Alright. Then let me just get you out of the way. Alright, where the heck? Oh, there's somebody out there then. Where where could they be? Alright, I need to get you... You two out of the way. Heal. Holy cow. Do you have a med kit? No. Anybody in here have a med kit? You do. Okay, you need to get out of the way. Actually, we'll start. Now we gotta go track down where I could have left somebody. They were all dead. I don't remember anybody just getting wounded. Okay, you can move a little bit closer there. Oh, I have to use the heal. Okay, I use... Okay. That's something I don't know if I remembered or not. You have to actually click the specific body part. Alright, you guys. Alright, it's not too many places you can be. Technically, I didn't search that corner. Okay, rocket guys. Just run. And yeah, nobody in that corner. Did this guy wake up? No, he woke up. Doesn't have his weapon though, so that's good. Alright, use medkit. There we go. So no more wounds. Alright, so Dwight Webb, wounded in action. I don't think I've been tracking that. So that's something to maybe go back through the VODs and see if anybody actually got wounded. I don't remember any. Do you have a stun stick? No. Already have a soldier. If he was out here in the desert, not likely to be a commander or engineer. And we already have a captured soldier. Nope. Now he sees him. How do you see him? No one else does. Ah, it's over here. Nobody else is pointed in the right direction. Alright, zap the little guy. Okay, this time I'm owned. Alright, that should do it. Alright, the UFOs recovered 8 kills, 8 corpses, 26 artifacts. That'll help with the cache. 1 operative kill, power source navigation, alloy Zolarium. Nice. Alright, let me log this. Battle result logged. Now get home. Oh, another one landed. We have to go home first. The large ground. Well, that'll be next time, if it's still there. You have to get home. Alright, at the base. So soldiers. Okay, Dwight Webb wounded in action. And I forget who was killed in action. I'll have to go through the list here. So let me log all that information. I'll be right back. Okay, I filled out all the paperwork and I had to create some new concepts for some of it. Let's first look at what we may have gotten that we can sell. Get some cash going here. Let's see, power source navigation, we're gonna hold on to those as long as we can. Sectoid corpses, we can definitely sell those. Plasma pistol, let's go ahead and go down to 8. We'll do the same with the rifle. Maybe plasma. I think cash right now is a little more important. Nothing else we really need to worry too much about. So that gives 500,000. Alright, that will help us out a bit. So we have New interceptor coming in. That was 600,000. We have the launchers. So we'll put up one for now. We have an interceptor arriving here. So that should help. Equip craft. Oh, wrong place. Equip craft. Okay, we'll at least have this. So we have the wounded and the killed in action. Crew. Let's see. We have... Okay, Gunter, you can take a break. We still got all our rookies, and also squaddies now. Let's put Clarence Bryant back in? No, Kenji. He has the fewest missions of some of our veterans here. Virgil Thompson has 6 missions. Sumi has 7 and no kills, still a rookie. White Bradley is doing okay. 7 missions, we'll give you a break. Tatiana, 6 missions. Virgil with 5, David Davies with 3. Get you back in there. And Victor only has 1 kill. Stefan Heinz. Let's bring you in. Equipment, we're still good there. For our disposables, still got enough rockets, ammo. Okay, we're all good there. Armor. Alright, now I gotta figure out. So Gunter, you don't need one. Clear them off. And then let's give them 2. So Victor's a captain. We have our commander. Stefan. We need armor. Henry Ravenue, captain. Everyone down there is... Yeah, everything down there is a sergeant. Alright, 2 need Kenji, sergeant. Claude Gurin, squaddie. Virgil, squaddie. So it looks like Kenji as a sergeant gets our last piece of armor here. So commander and 2 captains and a sergeant. Probably off stream, I'll put that in the battle line for the next battle. So we'll try to go land by that large one next time. But in the meantime, got a pretty decent amount of money, waiting on the interceptors to arrive. Don't really need new recruits. So I think we're good. So let me show you our interception thing here, our many failures. So yeah, results. Oh, I didn't put the results in lost interceptor. Lost interceptors, I'll have to do that for next time. But yeah, not very good. A whole bunch of ships flying around that we haven't done anything about. So there must be an alien base that we may have to go in and invade. So we'll look out for that. And then for the mission report, this wasn't too bad. Killed in action, wounded in action. 4 rookies, promoted to squaddie. Lots of kills. So that wasn't too bad. Alright, so that will do it for episode 8 of Defenders of Earth in UFO XCOM UFO Defense. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. We'll see if we can survive next time. Until then, bye-bye.